Hi, I'm Catherine Alburn and I'm a senior nutritional sciences major.
Hi, I'm Nicole Zambrano and I'm a senior University Studies College of Architecture major.
Hi, I'm Tamalini Longavan and I'm a junior biology major.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Smith and I'm a freshman general engineering major hoping to get mechanical this next semester.
Hi, I'm Carly Young and I'm a food science major.
Okay, we are Group 43 and we're going to be talking about a one-day meal plan for authentic Italian cuisine. Some characteristics of Italian cuisine are olive oil, herbs such as rosemary, oregano, basil, honey, different cheeses such as Parmesan, mozzarella, and then as well as cured meats. So we have salami and prosciutto, as well as different pastas such as spaghetti, lasagna, farfalle, as well as wine and breads. Traditional Italian cuisine differs greatly by region. One key indicator of the region in which an Italian dish originates is the type of cooking that's used. So in northern Italy, butter is normally used in all cooking. Central Italy, pork fat is typically used. And then in southern Italy, they normally use olive oil. And additionally, some big differences between northern Italy and southern Italy is that a main dish popular in northern Italy is risotto, and pasta is generally served with white sauce, where pasta is generally more common in South Italy, and it is served with red sauce. So the formal meal structure of Italian cuisine, it starts with the aperitivo, which is kind of like our version of cocktail hour, and is usually consumed standing up with an alcoholic beverage such as wine. And snacks are served such as olives, nuts, and quiche. After the aperitivo is the antipasto, which is the main appetizer. Generally, it is served cold. And some examples are cured meats, such as prosciutto or salami, and they are usually served alongside cheese or a sandwich type appetizer such as bruschetta. After antipasto is primo, and that is generally the pasta or starchy dish. It is hot and it does not contain meat. So good examples of this are risotto, gnocchi, and any sort of pasta or polenta. After the primo is the secondi, and that is your meat dish. So generally that's going to be your chicken, your lamb, your beef. And after the secondi, or alongside the secondi, is the contorno, and that is generally a vegetable of some sort, and that can be served hot or cold. After the contorno is the insalata, which is just a salad, generally a garden salad. However, if the contorno, the side dish, is a leafy green, then sometimes the insalata will be omitted. After the insalata is the formaggi e frutta, which is a cheese and fruit dish, and the cheese is usually a local cheese to whatever region the meal is taking place in. After the formaggi e frutta is dolce, which is dessert, and some popular desserts in Italy are tiramisu, panna cotta, and cannolis. And then after dessert is the cafe or coffee. Generally espresso is served, which is stronger than regular coffee, while milky drinks are generally reserved for the morning because they're too heavy to drink after a large meal. And then after the coffee is the digestivo, or what we would call in America a nightcap. And the digestivo is meant to ease the digestion after a long meal. It is generally an alcoholic beverage, typically a liqueur, such as limoncello or grappa.
Usually Italians consider a breakfast a lighter meal or of the day or not really a meal at all. Usually this meal consists of some type of coffee beverage, whether it be a cappuccino, macchiato, or a cafe latte. Milky drinks are reserved for the morning because they are too heavy to drink in the afternoon. The chosen coffee drink is usually accompanied with some type of bread. Some of the most common dishes are fede biscottate, which is a cookie-like rusk hard bread, or a cornetto, which is an Italian croissant, usually smaller in size and with an orange rind glaze. And then lastly, there is a crostata, which is a breakfast tart filled with some type of jam. Italian meal structure also includes a late morning snack, usually including which is a triangular sandwich with the crust removed. Children typically drink hot chocolate or plain milk with a pastry. And in some regions of Italy, wine is drunk with breakfast instead of coffee.
Okay, the second meal of the day is lunch. It's typically the heaviest and main meal of the day. It's kind of similar to the former meal structure in that the main things you're eating is the primo, secondo, and the contoro. First course is primo, and it's normally a carb with pasta or rice. Second course is a protein, and it's meat or fish, like stew, steak, that type of thing. The side dish, contoro, is normally vegetables or can be substituted with the salad. And being the biggest meal of the day, it's normally when you gather with your family or friends.
So now is the snack, or in Italian it's called la merenda. La merenda is traditionally taken in mid-afternoon, so around 4 o'clock. This is typically when kids get home from school, so that's when they'll take their merenda so that they can hold over until dinner time. And then the adult version of the snack is the aperitivo, which is just a cocktail or an alcoholic drink right before dinner, also to hold them over until the actual food comes out. It's often a sweet snack. So some sliced bread with some Nutella, which is just a hazelnut spread that we all know really well, or a warm bowl of milk with biscotti for dipping, and the biscotti is like a hard cookie, so it dips really nice in the milk. And another one would be a scoop of fresh ricotta with sugar sprinkled on top. I thought that one was interesting. Some cheese with sugar on top. Gotta try it. Sometimes it's savory snacks, so it could be pane con la mortadella, which mortadella is a type of sliced meat. It's sliced between two slices of bread, just a thin little sandwich. Or pane con pomodoro, which is when they spread tomato on the bread really thinly, so it's almost so it's just like stained pink, and then they put salt on top with olive oil. That one's shown in the picture. And then everyone's favorite merenda is the gelato. Even tourists eat it 3 times a day if you want to, and it's also there in the picture.
Okay, and the last meal of the day is the dinner, also known as the cena. It's generally kept light. It consists of a soup, vegetable side dishes, and a light protein entree. These sides include salads, vegetable frittata, cold cuts such as salami, prosciutto, or a light pasta. And this entree is usually served with a plate of cheeses, which includes ricotta, stracchino, mozzarella, or other light cheeses. And dinner is usually served with a glass of wine from the local market. Typically, dinner is not eaten before 8 p.m. And the further down you go, the further south you go, in Italy, dinner time gets later. So if you're in Sicily, it would be around 10 p.m. And dinner is usually prioritized as a family occasion where friends and family come together and share and chat.
Foods for special occasions is that during Christmas, Italians eat a special bread cake called il panettone. And then on January 1st, like the new year, Italians eat lentils for good luck. And then during Easter, called Pasqua, they eat a special bread cake in the shape of a dove called la colomba. The lamb is also commonly served on Easter Sunday in Italy. Throughout Italy, on March 19th, that is celebrated as the Feast of St. Joseph or San Giuseppe, and most homes share this meatless day by serving appetizers or fruits or vegetables or olives.
Thank you for listening to our presentation on Italian cuisine. I hope you enjoyed it, and these are our references.